Yikes. Thanks, Dad. You've become Beethoven. You hear nothing. And if you're like Tommy, then you hear nothing, you see nothing, and you say nothing. Let's try that again. You heard my music, though, I trust. Welcome to Durante's House of Music. I'm Tom Durante, the maestro. See, it says right here on this plaque that I have. Your guide to all things musical, from keyboard instrument repair to music theory, music history, daily, music production, live performance, and everything, and I mean everything, in between. Thank you for joining me on this Monday morning, Monday evening, whatever time of day it is where you are. And yeah, Beethoven, he couldn't hear it, and neither could you. And now everyone can hear it, because I forgot to unmute my microphone. So I hope you're having a lovely Monday. I hope that you enjoyed watching as much as you could handle on Saturday of my live stream of the unstringing or the de-stringing of that beautiful Steinway M piano. I had my friend come over later and help me out finishing up that job so we could get it to the refinisher. And he was just awestruck that we were working on a priceless antique Steinway piano. And I was like, yep, hurry up. We got to get this thing in the shop. But it was good to have that perspective. What do you mean what happened to Huddle Harmony's blowing up? We're going to talk about Huddle Harmony. Just let me get through my opening. I got to do it twice because I didn't have the microphone on. Anyway, so it was nice to have that perspective of fresh eyes, because to me it was just like piano. Take piano apart. Give piano to refinisher. Continue working on piano. And he was like, bro, this is a Steinway piano. I'm like, yep. And it made me think, and I was like, oh, this is the first Steinway piano that I've had the pleasure of rebuilding basically from scratch. I'm not redoing 100% of it. I'm refurbishing 100% of it. But yeah, pretty much 50,000. We are doing a refinishing job. Hopefully we can get it back to its original wood stain. The refinisher was telling me if they painted over the clear coat, then we're golden. If not, then it's going to have to stay white. But he's got some really good white colors and things like that. Viper white, he calls it. Shout out to Bruce Hollingsworth. He's an amazing refinisher up in St. Pete. Been in the business since 1987. And he's a drummer with the Whiskey something band. What was it? Let me shout him out real quick. What was it? Whiskey Throttle Band in Tampa. And he was just playing at the Hard Rock, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's my refinisher. So, let's get back into the history, because I had quite a time getting anything meaningful out of my AI today. So, I'm going to tell you about that. So, Friday and Saturday, I was like, you gave me a key of the day for Friday and Saturday. I don't do key of the day on Friday and Saturday because Friday is jam day, or actually now it's production day. Every day is jam day. So it's music production day. I got something special for you on Friday. And Saturday is always been tech day. And we spent all day, like I was just saying, in the shop de-stringing this antique Steinway, which was really cool. A lot of fun. And it was, like I said, really cool to have that perspective of step back from a moment and say, hey, this is something really special. You need to enjoy it. So thank you, Tanner, for that. So I said, please take the numbers that you picked for key of the day for Friday and Saturday, throw them back in the pool so we can use them, right? And then it was like, sure thing, Tom, since today is Sunday, April 27th. And I was like, wait. It's not April 27th. It's Monday, April 28th. And so then it says, my sincere apologies, Tom, for the mix-up with the date and key of the day, ! Key of the day! Thank you for clarifying that today is Monday, April 28th, 2025. So if you're one of those people, this is where I was when I realized, thank you, Father, that I did not have any sound on. No morbid facts. I think it'll say that. We gotta wait for it. So if you're one of these people who's afraid of the AI taking over the world, it doesn't even know what day it is. Don't you worry. It ain't that smart yet. And it just keeps regurgitating. Thank you for clarifying that today is Monday, April 28th, 2025, in Eastern Daylight Time, EDT, currently 6:12, because I'm prepared and I did this an hour before, or 45 minutes before. I mistakenly provided events for April 27th in my last response and included a key of the day for April 26th, which you don't feature on Saturdays. I'll remove the key of the day entry for April 26th, and then it tells me which it is, but I'm not going to say it, and add it back to the pool, as well as ensure key of the day for April 27th, it tells me what it is, but I won't say it, is removed, since you requested putting that number back in the pool. Thank you, Grok. Below are 6 family-friendly, widely varied historical musical events for April 28th, including at least 2 from before 1900 to align with your preference for classics. Arranged in chronological order, because it wasn't doing that the whole time, spanning classical to modern genres, and avoiding morbid topics for your live stream on Durante's House of Music. I'll also provide the key of the day for today, selecting a random number from 1 to 12, using the chromatic sequence C equals 1, F sharp equals 7, etc., updating the tracking to reflect the reinstated numbers. Since the day is ongoing, no major musical events have been widely reported yet, but we hold out hope that one day it'll be breaking news. Something exciting has happened today. Yo! Eden! Garden of Eden is in the house. How are you? Musical history events for April 28th, 1789. Classical music. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart performed his Symphony No. 35 in D major, Köchel No. 385, the Hofner Symphony, on April 28th in Leipzig during a German tour. Its lively, festive themes, originally written for a Salzburg noble, delighted audiences, showcasing Mozart's classical brilliance. Very cool. I'm glad you are fantastic, Eden. Welcome to the live chat. 1846. That would be Romantic period. It says classical because what would that be? That would be the little C classical period is from, like if you're talking about just generally saying classical music, it was from 1600 to 1900. And that encompasses Baroque, classical, Romantic, Impressionist, all of these different subcategories of classical music. So it just says classical. But 1846, we are in the Romantic period with Richard Wagner. Conducted Beethoven's Symphony No. 9. Wow, that's a cool little piece of trivia. Richard Wagner conducted Beethoven's Symphony No. 9 on April 28th in Dresden. A performance that deepened his admiration for Beethoven. The event, with its Ode to Joy finale, inspired Wagner's operatic innovations, thrilling listeners with its grandeur. That's a really cool piece of trivia. 1964. The Beatles recorded A Hard Day's Night on April 28th at EMI Studios in London, completing the title track for their film in 9 takes. Now what that means, a take is like a go-round with the recording, so it took them 9 tries to get it right. Its iconic opening chord and upbeat energy hit number 1, capturing Beatlemania's joy for fans worldwide. I can hear the chord. I'm not sure if I could play the... Is it a 6 chord? You know what? I have a little book over here. Let me finish my history and then we'll go back. 1976, rock and roll. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band performed at the Grand Ole Opry, really, in Nashville on April 28th. The first rock act there since The Byrds in 1968. Their high-energy set included Born to Run, electrified the country music stronghold, bridging genres. 1987, jazz/pop. Tony Bennett's The Art of Excellence became the first album initially released on CD rather than vinyl. Wow, we are hitting it on all cylinders. Wow, that's pretty cool. 1987, Tony Bennett is the first album initially released on CD rather than on vinyl on April 28th. Its lush standards like Why Do People Fall in Love marked Bennett's comeback, charming listeners with his timeless voice. 2017, Brad Paisley released the first visual album in country music, a special edition of Love and War, with videos for all 16 tracks. On April 28th, its innovative storytelling featured hits like Today, delighted fans and pushed genres boundaries. Very, very cool. We got a lot in there. Let's have the little tail on this. These events, in chronological order, 1789, 1846, 1967, 1976, 1987, and 2017, covered classical symphonies, romantic conducting, 60s pop, 70s rock, jazz/pop innovation, and modern country. Diverse and upbeat, with 2 pre-1900 classical events for your stream's history segment. If a big event emerges later today, I can update you. Can you really, Grok? I don't think that you can. I think I would have to ask you to update me. All right. Let me come over here for a moment. Whoa. I have this big old book my dad got me for Christmas one year. So we were talking about A Hard Day's Night. And I was like, oh, I don't know the opening chord. Well, it just so happens it's right here. Let me find it. $3.59. Alright, here it is. If I had light in here. G suspended fourth with a D in the bass. And it gives me the exact chord. Let's see. That's it. That's not what I had in my mind, but I don't have perfect pitch like some of you. It's been a... That's all I can do. All right. Cute. I still haven't had time to record this. Oop. Hey, keyboard, I would like you to work. You know what time it is. Today's key of the day is G major, number 8, or its relative, E minor. Remember, kids, your relative minor key is 3/2 steps down from your major. And it, did anybody catch that? Something just dawned on me here. That, I like to believe in chance, but some things are just destiny. So I literally was like, oh, I can hear that chord when we were talking about history. And I was like, let me go look it up. And I did. And guess what? It's a G. And guess what the key of the day is? Isn't that interesting? What does that go into? Question is, what key is that song in? Because it's not that. It is that. Anyway, we'll shut the book on that one. But anytime you got a question about what Beatles song, what note something is, or what chord something is, you just go on and ask me, because I got that sitting right there. You, but I just wanted to set you up for that. So I was setting you up for that deceptive cadence. We were living it up in G. Really establishing that key of G. Hello, birdie. And then I teased you with a little minor 2. The A minor, which leads to 5. Back to 1. Gotta love that 12-string Rickenbacker. F, add 9. So a 9 is the second scale degree. It kind of lines up. You're talking about that Hard Day's Night? Because I pulled up. Yeah, I pulled up the score. And the score, it said G suspended 4 with a D in the bass. Anyway. But yeah, 9th is 1 above the octave. It's the 2nd. So, back to what I was doing here. I was teasing you a little bit, setting you up, getting that home established, the home key of G. The 2, the 5, when you least expect it, we go to the 6. So if I set you up and I establish that key of G, you don't see that coming, especially going from 5 to 1. It works, but it's just surprising. Every time it happens in class, I always go, ooh, because it's something different. It takes you out. Let's see what the score says. Maybe it's a little polytonality going on there. Yeah, I don't know. It says G sus4 with a D in the bass. And gives us guitar 1. 12-string guitar plays a G bar chord. A G sus4 bar chord. And then the bass is playing a high D. Just like you said. Amanda is finally back after weeks in the African savannah or whatever. There it is. G sus4 with a D in the bass. I wonder, maybe you're thinking of a different song. You are enamored. D sus. What do you think this is? Twitch? Hey everybody! I don't play horror video games unless you count Fallout. This is not Twitch. You are mistaken. Oh, but YouTube. Hey everybody! We are, look at me, taking off. We're talking about, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this at the end of my stream, very soon here in about a half an hour. But my other YouTube channel, Hodl Harmony, is popping off. Where is it? Let's put it up. Oh my god, I didn't even have you on my keyboard view. How dare I? This camera is better at focusing faster. 1378. And fun fact, that was 100 on Friday at midnight. So since Friday at midnight, I've gained 1,278 subscribers. So that's kind of crazy. So you should head over there if you're curious about crypto at all. But here at Durante's House of Music, where I, the maestro, am your guide to all things musical, we are about to break the 1,000 subscriber. Go find 6 friends and get their phones and smash the subscribe button. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Should I play some more arpeggios? What do you think? I'm gonna sit here and stare at this number until it goes to 1,000. Just kidding. That'd be kind of fun. But no, it wouldn't. But no, it wouldn't. We'll talk more about Hodl Harmony because I've got something exciting for that channel coming up. Today we're going to do a little unboxing, but I'll talk more about that when I'm signing off here because I'm going to take maybe a little half-hour break and then go right on live on that channel. So if you like what I do here, that channel's completely different. I don't think that helps you. Well, maybe I will play a diminished chord. The stream is not over. I'm going at least an hour. At least an hour. Exactly an hour. There it is. I don't know what that was. I just figured it out and it was kind of fun. What's weird? The stream, maybe I will get the joke one day when I'm older. Looks like I accidentally hit the split piano. So I thought that sounded like a bass, because it was a bass. Isn't that funny how things sound like things that they are? That's pretty funny. I think that's funny. That's not funny. Oh yeah. Just remembering I forgot to send someone a link. Someone who really enjoys the stream. And I also forgot to post on Instagramio. Oh no, I lost my link. kind of like I'm trying to make a Zelda joke here, but it's not coming to me. I lost my link like Zelda. I don't know. It's not coming to me. Yo, can I get a link? Can I get a link here? Yo, get out of my way. There you go. Give me a link. I'm desperately trying to make a Zelda joke, but it's not arriving. It is not arriving, just like the pieces of the Triforce. Anyway, I can't do that. No way. That little clicking sound, that little thing that my phone does through the instrument, through the keyboard, that's crazy. How did you do that? And why? Maybe one day people will be able to play arpeggios like me. Oh yeah, I forgot my number's up there, but I can't see it. It's 995. You can see it, but I don't have it on my TV right now, so I can't see it. Because I figured this screen is better off used, at least for my purposes, because then I can have my browser up there and this up here. I don't think so. Okay, you get the idea. Oh, I already did that one. Yikes, that can hurt. I don't think I can do my left hand like that. Yikes. I can't do that. That's not related in any way to this key of the day. I love that. Now notice what I'm doing here. Instead of playing a third, which would be a D or D sharp in that B chord, I'm just doing what's called a B5. I'm just playing the interval of a fifth, which is B to F sharp. It keeps us in that minor mood. If I were to throw a major chord in there, it would kind of ruin the mood a little bit. Although that's kind of what you need to do. Otherwise, That just doesn't sound right. Remember that diatonically in a minor key, the 5 is a minor 5. It just doesn't have the same pull as a dominant 5. Ooh, okay. A key. Okay. A key is a collection of notes that is centered around a certain pitch. And so the key of the day is G. And so the collection of notes that is centered around G, G being your tonic or your home key. Okay, I did a video about this, one of my live streams. I really need to spend some time or hire someone to go back and watch all my videos and help me clip out. And I wish that the AI could do this. I don't know that it can't, but I just haven't tried it yet. But clip out my theory segments and make a whole new video with those, because I've covered a lot of this. And it is the note you play in. It's hard to explain my lack of knowledge. That's okay. You don't know what you don't know. So I'm here to help you know what you can know. So, a key centered around a certain pitch, this case G. You follow a formula. This formula is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Got it? So you start on G, you go up a whole step, which is 2 half steps. So you go 1, 2, and then another whole, whole, and then a half, which is 1 key. And then you go whole, 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 gives us an F sharp, and then half. Okay, so you have 7 different notes. And then the 8th is the same as the 1st. So if you play in that key, all of those notes work well together. Now what I'm talking about is chords. So if I build using this algorithm, so to speak, formula, if I build chords on this scale degree, and I did a whole another video on chords. So Eden, what I suggest you do, let's see, I have this pulled up. What I suggest you do, and I have it pulled up all ready to go, is go through this lesson right here. The major scale, the minor scales, and then talk about intervals. So remember, I don't know, let's see, it's been a long, it's been a long time since I've talked about this. And it's still kind of there. I did the thing. What thing? Dropping stuff? I drop the stuff all the time. So, where is it? In order. I know it's a little boop. What note was that, Alex? I have no idea. Wow, excuse you. That's an F. Fail. You fail music theory. Nope. It was like a 4th away. Yeah, the little boop was an F. Go back and play it again. I may not have perfect pitch, but I have perfect pitch memory. Alright. Eden, in this order you must learn your things. Notes, scales, intervals, chords, and then 7th chords. Got it? So if you come over to this website, notes are in here, scales are in here, intervals, chords, and then 7th chords, and more 7th chords. But what I'm talking about right here is diatonic chords. So if you build, whoa, that's a lot of information. But if you build a chord on every scale degree, you'll get a specific chord quality. Okay, so before I go way off into the weeds, let me come on back here. What I was talking about, if I can even remember. We're talking about... Oh, yes, I was in a minor key. The relative minor is the 6th scale degree. minor. So diatonically, let me go back for a second. Diatonically, does this have minor? Diatonic triads. In a minor key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In a natural minor key. It is a minor chord built on the 5th scale degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a dominant chord right here in the harmonic minor. You need a dominant chord to give it the feel of 5 to 1. Okay? So if you don't have this, it doesn't feel like going away from home and then coming back to home. So without the third, we can maintain ambiguity. We are not clear whether it's major or whether it's minor. And so that is a little mysterious, if you will. Oh, I see. The boop that I made with my voice was C, but the piano was indeed F. Bleep, and that was E and F. How fun was that? Ooh, that was suit. That was suit. That was suit. I'm here to kindle joy. And they are facts. I do kindle joy. Oops, wrong note. There just happens to be like a microphone in my face, so I can't really see. Dang. Hot dang, that sound good. That's a G suspended 4 with a D in the bass. I'm just stuck on that. I'm sorry. Do 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 do. That's kind of fun. I know this is still kind of related to class, but I'm at home now. I don't like to bring my work home, although music is my work, and I'm bringing it home right now, but it's not the AP class. And we're going to just boogie on through the test. That's an octave guitar. That's a muted guitar. Uh-oh, watch out now. That was kind of cool. Oh yeah! Shredding on the piano. Well, I'm glad you got to hear me shred it up. This is the first time I ever did it. And I thought that you would enjoy it. I got blisters on me fingers. But not really. Anyway, I got lots of fun sounds on this thing. Enjoy the happiness that was kindled within you. Take that feeling of happiness and spread it among others. I'm exploring areas of the piano that I have not played recently. much fun. Ooh, I love this one. Kind of sounds like that classical guitar. But it's a harp. Dang, that boy can pick. That's like a bass banjo. Paddle faster. I hear banjo music. Oh yeah, that was fun. Muted French horn. I think that's the best kind. Oh no, that was muted trumpet. That's the best kind. Silent trumpet is really the best. I love the French horn. That's yeah, isn't there like a brass lead or something? Techno brass. That's not it. Didn't know I could play the flute, did you? That took a weird turn. Speaking of Link, Pretty sure that's the sound that they used to call the horse. Or whatever it is. Ocarina of Time. I dare not play any actual Zelda music, because that would get me copyrighted. Alright, folks. Let's cue the ending music. It's time to call it a night. So, I have something special planned for my other stream tonight. I've got a box over here. I got a new Bitcoin device I will be unboxing. Nerd Rhino. Is it a nerd or is it a rhino? Tune into Hodl Harmony to find out at around 8:30. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this edition, Monday edition of Durante's House of Music, where I, Tom Durante, the maestro, it says it right here on this plaque that I have been your guide to all things musical. From keyboard instrument repair, to music theory, to daily music history, music production tips, live performances every day, key of the day, and all the things in between. And I do mean all. I don't know what I mean by that. It's just fun. Come back for more. Tomorrow, most likely. Trying to think. Pretty sure tomorrow I'll be back. Let's look at my little calendar. Yeah. I have a concert on Thursday. The choir will be performing their spring concert, so I'll be enjoying that. And yeah, so I'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday this week, and then I'll be back on Friday for our production day, where I have something rather interesting to talk about. It's been an interesting weekend. I've been spending discovering some new musical production techniques that I can't wait to share with you. You better come back. I'm sure you will come back to 1,000. We're almost there, aren't we? What do we get? One more? We're getting very close. Ooh, nope. Well, let me refresh it. Oh my god! It's 999. Should I stay online until it gets to 1,000? Should I? I'll just keep doing my outro until we get one more subscriber. If it goes down, then I cry. Oh my god. No way. It's going to happen right here on stream. Let's watch it happen. We're just going to watch this happen. And I'm going to keep just looping unless it takes forever. In which case, we won't. We'll get hungry and we'll have to leave. I'm waiting for that number. Of course, it's not going to happen while I'm watching it. I have to keep refreshing. Yo, somebody tell a friend to subscribe. Somebody tell somebody with an extra account to subscribe. Because we're about to break 1,000. I posted on my Instagram. I see that. You don't have any other friends? Let me see. We're just going to wait for this to happen. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know? Those who know. If it goes to 198, I sign off immediately. I'm sorry, 998. If it goes to 198, I quit altogether, but it's been an incredible journey. I'm glad you're here with me. This has been a lot of fun. I can't believe that it's 999. And on your end, it says 997, but for some reason, that takes a little to upload. Let's see if I can refresh this. Refresh. No, I cannot. Oh my god! Well, it went to 998, so that means I sign off immediately. Have a great night. Goodbye. Boop. Anyway, so by the time I come back tomorrow, it'll be over 1,000, which is really cool. I did a little... Let's back it up here. I did a little post on my Instagram where I said... I posted screenshots of my YouTube studio where one of my channels had I can't believe I lost a subscriber. That's so funny. My Bitcoin channel had like 900 or something, and then this one had like 930. I was like, which one do you think is gonna get to 1,000 first? And it was the Bitcoin channel by a long margin. It was crazy. It just blasted off. And yeah, it's been really hitting it off. This is almost. So what do you think happens first? Gosh dang it, I wish that would focus. What do you think happened first? It says 1395. This is kind of upsetting. 1395. So what do you think happens first? 1400 on that channel or 1000 on this channel? Post it in the comments after I sign off. Post it in the comments. And you will win my undying adoration. Yeah, basically. No, I think actually this, if you're looking at this number, that's not 100% accurate, clearly. What you got to do is go to my channel on YouTube, and then you can actually see the real number as it updates. So I get it on my YouTube studio view, and I just refresh, and that's pretty much all I do all day long is check that, because it's so exciting. 14,000 views, which is exciting also. Hodl, it is time for some Hodl Harmony. Oh, you think, I see. You think Hodl Harmony will get 1,400 hodlers first. It's getting real close. I mean, this one's been going up an incredible amount. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to get hydrated. And then I'm going to go unbox a brand new mining device. But first, I want to sincerely thank you for being a part of this journey. I knew that I needed to do this, but I didn't know how much fun it was going to be. So I really appreciate you being a part of this journey and watching me grow. I've grown already in just a few weeks. It's been 2 months about. The end of February, March, April. We're the end of April now, so it's been 2 months. This is insane. I started off spending a lot of time putting time and effort into these produced videos, and then I was like, I'm gonna try going live, and it took me about a week to figure that out, but then I figured it out, and it's been so much fun. And I do have some content that I want to produce, but for the most part I'm enjoying this live stuff, and as we get closer to summer I will have so much time for that. We'll do like a day in the life stream of me, where no, probably not, that would be a long time. Anyway, you don't want to see that. I'll just show you the wall for like 6 hours while I'm sleeping or whatever. You don't want to see that. Anyway, so, I don't know. We'll do something special for the summer. I'll take you on some trips with me. We'll go look at some cool instruments. That much is certain. I've got a lot of projects I need to finish, and so you will be here with me through all of that. So maybe during the summer, I'll do a couple live streams a day where we do our music history, we do our key of the day, we do our jam, and then we go into the workshop, because I've got a lot of work to finish up, and it's gonna happen. I've got a player piano that I'm trying to finish. That's gonna happen. I got another piano that somebody's patiently waiting for me to finish, and oh my god, look what's happening. Not what you think. Not what you think. We got the hodlers taking the lead. $13.99 by the time I'm done here. I'm going to start the next stream because it's going to be 1,400. Let's see. How's this one doing? If it goes to $9.97, I push stop immediately. It's $9.98. Holding steady. So by tomorrow, we'll be at 1,000, and it's all thanks to you. This really is all for you. I just keep restarting. Near the middle of this ending sequence here. But anyway, this is all thanks to you, and it is all for you. This camera. So, from all of us here, from all of me here at Durante's House of Music, I wish you well. And if you want to help out the channel and you like what I do and you have 2 friends who are not subscribed yet, tell them to hit the like button. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to turn on the notification bells. Because I figured out if I hit, I'm going to back it up a little bit more. If I hit create broadcast without actually going live, it shows you upcoming. and you can get into it, and it says waiting for Durante's House of Music. So that's what I'll be doing, and then I'll be going on at 7, starting some music, and coming right on. And I look forward to the future, to having a chat full of hundreds of people instead of just handfuls of people, and you can say, I remember when there were just 4 of us, and it was lovely and peaceful. But anyway, spread the joy. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Stay hydrated, like I have forgotten to do. Today's video is not sponsored by filtered fridge water, and I am not swallowing it down the wrong pipe. So, have yourself a lovely evening. Come back for more at Durante's House of Music, and tune in later for some Huddle Harmony. Have a great night.